Hey everybody, I'm Steve, and it's just a little red up here. It's early in the morning. Thought I'd show you something a little different. What I'm looking at right now is, start a good day off, a man needs to have a good meal. So what I'm gonna do right here, I'm gonna make me little biscuits and gravy. Buy me some cheap little sausage here. I got the biscuits in the oven early in the morning right now. I ain't no biscuit maker, so I'm gonna have to tell you right now before y'all get all tore up on it. I ain't making no biscuits. I just get them out of the frozen pack, out of the section, and put them in the oven for about 15, 18, 20 minutes. And that's how we make it. But I do make sausage in my gravy biscuits. This right here, I usually find the cheapest sausage I can find. Makes the best gravy biscuits anyway, and I don't even spend a whole lot of money. So if I done got the biscuits in the oven, I got my little chunk of sausage right here. We're gonna just push that right there in that pan. I'm gonna let it fall in there. I'll wrap her out of the way. See, everything's going up. Now, what I'm doing, I know y'all can't see a whole lot. I'm just gonna bust that sausage up right there. Probably about the best I can let y'all see. I'll bust that up. Get in little bitty chunks. Just keep on. Now I know everybody's gonna raise a cane. Why ain't you using cast iron pan and all that stuff? Well, I got a cast iron pan. I got all kinds of cast iron. But in the real world, cast iron don't do too good. You gotta clean it, oil it, and wash it and all that stuff. But you just get your big old metal pan. One of these old things right here. Use your piece of plastic so you don't scratch it. You let that stuff brown. Well, like I said, that does just as good as cast iron. So we're just gonna brown this old cheap sausage right here. This has got 4 or 5 minutes. We'll check on it here in just a minute. We're busting that up. Get that all found down so you don't get a big old chunk of sausage in your gravy. I like the cheaper sausage, to be honest with you. Cheaper sausage needs to make a little more grease. Get that all broke down a little bit. I mean, there's plain old gravy. Plain old gravy's alright. If you go out here to the fast food place and get your old gravy biscuit or whatever, you get plain old gravy. Well, like I said, ain't that big a deal. But we're just gonna let that right there. Let that sizzle a little bit. Check our biscuits. And they're looking pretty close. But as we sit here, you just let that brown. Starts your day off right. Everybody said, well, I ain't got time to make it. I ain't got time to stay in the kitchen. Well, you got time to sit in the drive-thru. Let something else cook your biscuits. All that. Look at that. See, she's starting to brown up a little bit right there. Breakfast starts off your day. You know, everybody's always said, start your day off with a good breakfast and you have a good day. Well, that's what we do. And you know, like I said, if you get up in the morning, just go flip your oven on. Get everything preheated. That's what I did. Why I started this. I had this pan all hot, my biscuits been in there, we had took a shower, whatever I needed to do, and I got everything ready. So basically, you're gonna see in just about less than 10 minutes, I'm gonna have me biscuits and gravy. In today's world, you don't have a whole lot of money to go out there to the drive-thru every day. Let's see. A pack of sausage costs $3 or $4 if you find it on sale. Yeah, that's a chunk of money. $3 or $4 to buy you one breakfast biscuit over there at the local store. But I still got a whole chunk of sausage still in the refrigerator. Bag of biscuits. Like I said, I've tried. I'm still in the process of trying to learn how to make biscuits. Ain't doing too good. The dog eats good though. But I've tried. I'm learning. You know, when sausage's starting to get a little brown right there, everything's looking real good. Broke it up real good. Like I said, for all you cast iron people, I apologize. I'm using the metal pan. I've got cast iron. Last time I tried to use cast iron, it damn fishing. Got some catfish. I've ruined the dead gum. A couple of them dead gum little pot holders. And damn near burnt through a pair of welding gloves on a piece of cast iron out there on an open fire. I don't mess with cast iron much. A lot of people like it. We're working at it. It's about there. Brush that last little piece up. Like sausage be small so it sort of blends in with the gravy and not overtake it. And once you get the, there you go. Now I got that browned up right there. Biscuit's looking real good. Let's see what they're looking like. They're pretty doggone close. I think it's a little milk. Well, it doesn't matter what kind of milk it is. Just want a little milk. I poured me some milk in there. Now it cooled it all off. I've got it set on like medium heat. Alright, before y'all go and get in there and tore up about it, I ain't no chef. I ain't never professed to be no chef. I'm gonna pull that heat up just a little bit. If you'll look at me, ain't never had no problems eating. I ain't get this way being no non-cooking person. I can cook a little bit. I can eat. I can grill a hamburger, grill a steak, and all that stuff. And you'll see us right here. I got us a little bit of milk in there. She's starting to heat up a little bit now. Oh, look at that. Might have some dead gum biscuits ready. Let's hit that little timer and see what the biscuits look like. Biscuits got a few more minutes, which that's fine. I got a few more minutes before I get my gravy ready. Turn that heat up just a little bit to make this thing simmer a little bit. She's starting to come around now. Yeah, it's getting a little heat. Put just a little bit more in there just to make that happen. That ought to be just a little bit right there. He's starting to do that. Now, give me an old bucket of flour right here. Ain't no fancy flour. It's whatever I can find the cheapest I can find. That's pretty much all I do is look for the cheapest stuff I can find, because back in the old days, there wasn't a whole lot of things you had to choose from out here. I just sort of flinkle my flour in there and see how it turns out. Now, once I get my flour in there, I'll start stirring that stuff up. I'm getting a little bubbly now, so that's good. I got my heat up. A little milk in there. Roll that around a little bit. Looks like I might have to have a little more milk. I think I am. She's starting to look pretty good, I ain't gonna lie to you. Just put a little more milk. Now that cooled it back off. We're gonna turn keep the heat up high or whatever. Oh heck. First time I done this, I made the awfulest mess you ever seen in your life. I didn't understand the concept of flour and milk and how it worked and how it mixed together and everything. I made the awfulest mess you ever seen. And we got that stirring a little bit. Check our biscuits. The biscuits are getting close. I think I can go ahead and pull them on out because I'll be about ready. I got my gravy about ready. Look at that right there. That's just 2 old cooked biscuits. Ain't nothing fancy. Bought them out of the freezer section. Heck, we got some bubbles. Still think I need me a little more milk, a little more flour. Don't look pretty good. I'm gonna tell you, like I said, you look at it. Everybody wants, let's just run through a drive-through and get something. Like I said, it's just how you work about it. Put a little pepper in there. Add a little something. There's all kinds of stuff. That ain't really a little, that's a lot, because I like pepper. Let's try that. Let's stir that up. Oh my goodness. It's looking pretty good right there. Looking pretty good. See? Just a little bit more milk in there. I think I'm going to put a little more flour in there. I ain't happy with the way quite the consistency of it is. Let's just turn a little bit right there. That'll be pretty good. Like I said, the first time I done it, it was warm. And I got the gravy about the way I wanted it. And by the time I was ready, after it cooled down, turned into awful thick gob you ever seen in your life. And I learned out, make your gravy runny. And when it cools down, then it becomes thicker, and that's the way you want your gravy biscuits. We're gonna let that dadgum set right there. We're stirring it up real good. I'll be honest with you, we're about ready. You get your old dadgum plate of gravy biscuits in the morning, I don't lie to you. I've been a breakfast person all my life. Maybe the way my mama raised me, I don't know. But start your day off right. Got that stirred up real good. And she's thickening a little bit, so let's put a little more milk in it. See if that'll sort of thin it down just a little bit more. While that's cooking right there, we'll let that sit there and cook for just a minute. We got it all stirred up. Take these old biscuits, store-bought biscuits, I told you. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't a biscuit maker. I'm trying my best to learn it. But we take our biscuits, take a knife, cut them in half, lay them out on the plate. Doing pretty good. Now that right there, that's pretty good cauliflower. That's some gravy right there. Doing pretty good. Let me cut that oven off right there. I think that looks pretty doggone good right there. Let's go over here and put some on there. Like I said, you get early in the morning, ain't nobody up. Might be everybody's up and you're gonna cook them all a breakfast. I seriously doubt I'm gonna do that, because I'm gonna make sure I'm fed. But I got sausage. Put that there right there. Let's set it over here. So I got some going right there. Might be a little bit hot. Let's turn that down. That right there. You can look at that steam. That's the way to start your morning off. Get you a good old cup of coffee. If you ain't into coffee, get you some juice. Apple juice, orange juice, whatever kind of juice you want. Maybe even an old glass of sweet tea. That right there, that's the way to start your day off. Guaranteed to make you a good day. If you ever dadgum need anything to get your day right, old mess of gravy biscuits be pretty good. I'm Steve, and I'm in the kitchen today. I thought I'd offer you something to sort of make your day a little better. Ain't simple. I mean, it is simple. It ain't hard. But that right there, that's a good old plate to get your day headed in the right direction. Hit that old subscribe button up there for just a little red. And if anything else, I'll come up with another idea. We might have us a steak grilling day or something. You never know. Hit that like button also. I'm Steve, just a little red. I'll see you.